Hello, my name is Andrew Flushy, and I'm your Virginia traffic attorney. One question that a lot of people ask me when they're faced with the possibility of jail for a traffic or misdemeanor offense is whether or not they can serve the jail time on house arrest. The answer is usually no, unfortunately. Most of the time, if you're facing jail, in a lot of traffic or DUI cases, it's actually mandatory minimum jail. And for those cases, what the way the local jail interprets the law and the way it's usually enforced is that you cannot serve mandatory minimum jail outside of the jail. Basically, you have to serve those days in the actual jail facility. But what about a case where you're not looking at mandatory time, where you're looking at more than just the mandatory time? Could you serve it on house arrest then? In those cases, the answer is typically no. Mainly because house arrest is kind of reserved for very unique, very special cases. But a good example of a case where you might be eligible for house arrest would be a situation where there's very extreme medical situation, where you have a really debilitating medical problem that the jail can't accommodate properly. And in that scenario, it might be a situation where we could get you put onto the house arrest program. The house arrest program in Rappahannock Regional Jail is also called the Electronic Monitoring Program. That's the official name. It's EMP. Some people abbreviate as EIP, I guess, for electronic incarceration. So if you think that you may be eligible for the program, definitely contact me and we can talk about that while discussing your case, and we can see if it's something that we could ask the judge to do. You'll have to do a little evaluation with the officer at the jail who administers the EMP program. And then if you're eligible, pursuant to the jail's rules, we can ask the prosecutor and or the judge to try to get you into that program if you have a really good reason for it. But it isn't something that most people are going to qualify for. However, in some cases it can be very useful to try to get you to serve your time out of the jail where you could actually be at home if you qualify for it.